What do you remember about the war? What struck you the most, or what changed the most when the war
We
started?
didn't know where anybody was. My brother that was overseas, we didn't know he was in the NCO. We just got notice that he was missing in action. And when Bernita and I went over there, they told us that there was about 800 of them on that boat coming from Anzio to France, and the Germans sat in that grove of trees and shot every single one of them. So they were all buried in that one cemetery. And I remember how it affected my mom and dad. Ray, we didn't know he'd frozen his legs until they sent us a letter from, everything came by letter. Even that Bill was missing in action came by letter. And then we got this letter that Ray had frozen both his legs in the Battle of the Bulge. Well, I don't think Ray drank a drop before he went over there, but he was an alcoholic the rest of his life when he come home. But I don't know if that did it or not. And then, see, George was in Maryland, and he had in the service. He had high blood pressure, so they wouldn't send him overseas. My oldest brother, he'd been drafted too. They could go which outfit they wanted. So we went in the Navy, and he was scared to death of the water, and he hated the water, but he went in the Navy. And she had a little boy, Irving, that's the same age as Jimmy. So we had the two babies. I stayed with her a lot, his wife. And then, as soon as Ray come by and told us that nobody went to his graduation, he was drafted because he was 18. All of them were drafted except Bill. Bill had a job. We were really mad at him. He had a job making guns down in Connecticut. And he didn't have to go. He would never be drafted because he made guns. So, but he enlisted. So we lost him. And he was very close to me because out of the 12, we were the only two blondes. And we were the only two that had hardly any hair. The rest of them had thick, dark brown hair. So...
Is he closest in age to you? Was he...
married, first of all, Dad called me. I knew they were only keeping him overseas normally about 3 years. And Matt called me on my birthday in 1945. He left in February 42, and he called me in 45 and told me that he was in California. And you know what I did? I screeched and hung the phone up. And then he didn't have money enough to call back, so and we knew the people on the telephone lines and so forth, and so they gave us permission to call him back where he'd call from. But so